Here we go.
You're listening to Brews and Blasters, RetroZap.com's free-ranging discussion about all things Star Wars.
How we doing?
Same as always.
That bad, huh?
With your hosts, Chris and Joe, two guys from Boston who are talking about this stuff anyway.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
Let us go inside where we can discuss business over a drink.
One conversation anyway.
This place can be a little rough.
Not good.
I don't like this.
This is madness.
Would you join me for a little refreshment?
Everyone's invited, of course.
I think you overestimate their chances.
No, not really, no. I'm listening.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
What's up, everyone? You're listening to Brews and Blasters yet again. The free-ranging discussion on all things Star Wars, only on RetroZap. My name is Joe, and joining me today, back from Star Wars Weekends, is my good friend, Chris Alton.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How's it going, man?
It's going great.
So we're gonna talk about your journey to Walt Disney World to go see Star Wars Weekends over Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
But first, we gotta talk about this piece of music we heard just now. So we have a show on RetroZap called the Trade Federation, which is, if you don't know, to our knowledge, the first and only Star Wars card trader podcast out there. And we have two guys on there, Will and Joe, also another Joe, that are every week they're talking about the Star Wars card trader app that's growing in popularity every day.
Yeah, it is growing pretty big.
So they're a new show. We're a new show, but they're even newer. And I was sitting around over the weekend. You were at Star Wars Weekends. I was home on the couch, and I'm on Twitter, and I just hear this.
When is the award? Has the deadline passed? Is this a fair trade? Oh no, my app just crashed. What is my card worth? And will the value last? You can find the answers on the Trade Federation podcast. You can find the answers on the Trade Federation podcast.
It's pretty damn good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Guys, great job. I know you had a friend who did that, but I love our intro. I really do. But if someone would like to make a Brews and Blasters song, we would be more than willing to hear that and accept that. If you feel like making a song about Brews and Blasters, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, we would love to hear that.
Yeah, because this one's awesome, and I was inspired.
It really is awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
It sounds like the theme song to like a like an 80s sitcom.
Oh yeah.
It tells you everything you need to know about the show.
It really does. In
Yeah.
like what? 15 seconds?
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
But it tells you a whole story too. It's
It
like,
does.
Like, you need all these questions answered about the Skyward Card Trader. Like, what's going on? You're going to find it all at the Trade Federation podcast.
And what better way to end it
Yeah.
with an R2 unit?
Yeah. What better way?
So yeah, I'm
Stroke of genius.
nailed it.
Yeah. So yeah, Brews and Blasters at RetroZap.com if you would like to write a Brews and Blasters song and send it in. We'd love that.
That would be cool.
And yeah, that'd be great.
It would be.
Yeah, that song was written by Luke, I believe his name was. And he's yeah, you can hear more about that over at the Trade Federation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh man, I can't believe it's so good.
It really is. It's awesome. I can't wait to talk to Bill about this. Well, William.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know, I really can't because this was the first day that I heard it.
Yeah.
And
you've been traveling. You're a world traveler.
Yeah, and I'm really blown away by it. You know,
it's really good
because you're like, hey, listen to this, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, this is great.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
They're moving up fast. They're moving up in the world.
I just want to know, like, how they went about it. Like, did you get in touch with this guy and been like, this is what we do, and see what you come up with? Yeah. And then it was like, hey, check this out. Bam.
I think it's more like, hey, I like on a play, like, here's just a you know, a little piece of amazing right here, just for you.
Yeah.
Here it is. Take it. Eat from it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Just here it is.
Wow. So yeah,
I don't know what I was saying there, but oh. So we have a lot to say tonight.
Yeah, we have a good amount to talk about.
Yeah, because it's an episode that will never be aired.
Yes. Quite embarrassing.
Oh, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But things happened. Got real.
It sure did.
Yeah, we last week we tried to change the format a little bit. we changed our process a little bit, and things got out of hand. It got a little crazy. And suffice to say, there is an episode of Brews and Blasters that you will never hear.
Right.
Yeah. Never.
Good stuff.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was the first time I didn't like listening to us.
Yeah, I was a little creeped out.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. Oh man. So. Yeah, that happened.
It did.
Yeah.
You know something? I feel like it was important to try that.
You know, you always have to try moving forward. You have to try new things.
Yeah, because
that new thing we tried, we can't do that again.
Yeah. Now we know.
Yeah. Now we know. Never again.
Right.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It involved the tin whistle. Anyways.
For a couple hours.
Anyways. Chris.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
Yes.
It was. You have a new poster.
I do. I got very, very lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you did.
So I got Star Wars The Force Awakens movie poster.
The official one.
The official one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it from my girlfriend, my fiance's friend.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was a long shot because I was like, she works at the movie theater, and I was like, you know, if you can come across one of these, that would be great.
Right.
Never thinking in a million years she would pull it off.
I can't believe it actually happened.
Me either, because when she came walking in with a poster tube, I was like, no.
No way.
No way.
It's a Mad Max one.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And I pulled it out. Sure enough, The Force Awakens, and I blown away.
I can't believe they're already out.
Right. Well, what was funny was we go to the movies quite often, and I haven't seen one, and that's what I kept telling her. I was like, I haven't even seen one.
No.
And I got one.
Guys like you have them.
I know, right? But
well, you know, I was checking out, you know, the social media, and I did see people posting that they did see them at movie theaters. They were up, you know, nationwide or internationally. They were out.
Right.
But you actually have one in your collection right now.
Yeah, it's just weird because the two movie theaters near us, I honestly did not see them up.
Neither have I.
So no. I don't know, but hopefully we you know, they surface, and that'd be great. You know.
Yeah. The collector in me really perked up though. The first thing I had to say, I was like, "That's awesome." Wait. Is it a Drew Struzan or is it just a logo?
And right when you said that, like, I was at an all-time high.
Yeah, you're beaming.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I want that one.
I want the Drew Struzan.
Yeah.
It's not even confirmed if Struzan is actually making a poster, but man, if he did,
right, it would be awesome.
I would love it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see more. And you know we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, there will be plenty of posters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, It reminds me when the Phantom Menace came out. I had the Taco Bell 4-part.
Right.
Yeah. I know some people still have it up, but it was very, very thin, too. Very thin paper. It was hard to keep good. It ripped a million times on me.
They were promoting so much. Like everybody had it. Pepsi.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFC. I mean, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? And I actually would you remember those 3D posters from Pepsi?
Yeah.
I have a couple in my dad's attic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it something like that's very hard to display because it's double-sided and it's 3D, so it's not like you can just kind of mount it on your wall.
No, not at all.
It's it bumps out quite a bit, but it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Very cool. So you have the first Star Wars Force Awakens poster.
Yes, and I really need to get a frame for it.
You got to, yeah.
Like tomorrow, I need to get one.
You gotta drop some dough.
Yes,
on that.
Absolutely.
Did you ever frame the Kenny Baker and Anthony Daniels signature?
I did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it came out really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know, there's nothing better than when you frame a great piece. You know.
Yeah.
And the problem with me is I need to find a place to put it.
Yeah.
You know, but it is framed, so it's out of harm's way.
That's good.
Yeah. Right now, I have The Force Awakens in a poster tube, like tucked in a corner, like no one touch it type deal. Mm-hmm. And it just needs to get framed because every time I hear like a poster tube fall over, I'm like,
oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will be with me for a long time.
Will you pass it down to your children?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or will you keep it for yourself?
Well, at one point, I feel like I'm going to have to pass down everything.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
When I'm not here anymore, I'm going to have to pass it down.
It can go with you. You can bury.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah.
We just recreate the end of Return of the Jedi.
Dude, what would you take with you?
How many things?
It's your funeral.
Oh, man.
This is morbid.
Yeah. I don't know.
First of all, are you going to go Jedi style?
Yes.
Disappear?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to disappear.
They're like easy cleanup.
Yep. He's gone now.
Oh, speaking of that, it reminded me. I saw a T-shirt. It was really cool.
Okay.
It was the Force Ghost. You know, it was, Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Anakin.
Yeah.
But Anakin was holding up Vader's helmet, like kind of like with a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like a funny T-shirt.
Okay. I don't really get the joke.
Oh, no, we were talking about Force Ghost.
Yeah. No. Like, it's a funny T-shirt because he's holding up the Vader?
Yeah. I because he had like this, it was animated. And, like, they all have like a funny look on their face.
Yeah.
But Anakin is holding up Vader's helmet.
He's like, I'm a Force Ghost, but I killed hundreds of children.
Well, when you say it like that, it's a terrible T-shirt.
That's all I can think about. He's like holding it, like, this was awesome. I was Darth Vader for like 20 years.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Maybe I shouldn't have
killed
said
hundreds of children.
I shouldn't have said, hey, cool T-shirt. That kid's probably like, you're messed up just as bad as I am. And I'm like, I guess I didn't get it. Like, until Joe just broke it down for me.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I wasn't there. Was it Hayden or Sebastian?
It was Sebastian.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Yeah, it was.
It was very benevolent,
Yeah, it's weird. Well, there's a million T-shirts out there.
Well, that's true.
So, you're always surprised to see like what you see.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, anything. I have a Rancor shirt. That's the anatomy of the Rancor.
I love it.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't read it because it's in another language.
Zarabesh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah.
And,
you can have that translated,
Oh, we should do it then.
Yeah, let's translate that.
What did you do last month? The whole month? Translate a Rancor T-shirt
from Arabesh. It's actually not that bad. We can get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. It's funny because
I want to know where the Rancor's lungs are.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I also want a Malakili, like cross section showing his insides.
Okay.
That'll be, you can have the Rancor. I'll have the Rancor Keeper.
Right.
Yeah.
But they might have this shirt.
Hey, is he human?
He has to be.
What if he's not?
He has gills in the back of his ears or something.
Yeah, what if?
Well, like, damn it, we thought he was human.
There's something inside the gut, like an alien in there.
Yeah, he has like 7 stomachs or something.
Yeah.
3 hearts. He's actually
that
200.
wasn't a hairy skirt. That was just him.
Oh.
Yeah, what if?
Yeah, what if?
Yeah. His name is Malakili. It's not like his name was like Fred.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. You don't know.
We would be a talk of like a convention if I was wearing that shirt and you were wearing that shirt.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, we should talk to the people who made those shirts, make it happen.
Yeah, exactly. That would be too funny.
Oh, man. Custom t-shirt order.
Yeah.
Brews and Blasters. Malakili.
Oh, man.
Hey, have you, we didn't talk about this before, pre-show. There is a Korean webcomic for Star Wars. Have you heard about this?
No.
All right. So, it's canon. It just came out. It is officially licensed by the Story Group. Jen Heddle is working on it from Lucasfilm, or helping, as an advisor at least, and the art is amazing.
Really?
Yeah. It's done in the style where you basically just scroll down the page. I looked at it on my mobile phone, and it's telling the story of Luke Skywalker, right before Episode 4, like when he was like 7 years old.
Really?
You know, like 13 years old.
And it's canon.
It's canon.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, he ran into, like, Obi-Wan, like, got in some trouble out there. You know, blasting Womp Rats with the T-16.
Nice.
Yeah. The fact that, he was called... well, hold on. I was crossing my comics. Yeah, that was Star Wars number 5. Wormy in Star Wars number 5 is now canon again. You know, they used to call him Wormy.
No.
His friends. You didn't know that?
Nope.
Okay, that was from the deleted scenes. His friends down at Toshi Station used to call Luke Wormy.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrible nickname.
Yeah, he wasn't the hero. He wasn't
Right.
Biggs. He didn't have a mustache. He didn't have a cape.
True.
Yeah. You know?
That's true.
Yeah.
So it was in the deleted scenes then?
No, the Wormy thing. I'm skipping all over the place. But the Korean webcomic, takes you, like, when he was a kid.
That's
Uncle
cool.
Owen, like, fearing the Sand People.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's, I mean, I'll show it to you after the show. And the art is beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Unbelievable.
I'm looking forward to this.
It just got translated into English.
Oh, perfect. Are we going to get like a release?
I don't know. Because it's really made for Korean audiences. This is a very popular format. I've been told. So, yeah, it should be pretty cool. But, yeah, this Twitter account, Star Wars Always, did a translation just on their own, I guess. Or they sought out people. I don't know. But it's online. I'll show you after the show. It's amazing. So,
Sweet.
Yeah, I just wanted to pass that on. Check that out. It's pretty cool. And it's canon.
Yeah. Now, is this an ongoing comic?
It is ongoing for now.
So that's pretty big news.
Yeah. It's just something that's been going on. Like, really not advertised here because it was just for Korean language, people.
That kind of blows my mind a little bit. That it was
Yeah.
almost like a top secret, like, hey, just for them. You know what I mean?
Like, who knows,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was top secret. It was just wasn't in our market.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Definitely different. Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to check it out. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely want to see that. Now, when you seen it, did you read like the first comic, like the whole thing? Is it all translated?
It's not like it's all translated on the site. That just came out over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a traditional comic where there are pages and panels. There are panels, but it's formatted to fit your computer screen. So you just scroll your computer screen from up to down. And the panels sort of work like that. So you can see, like, as you're scrolling, you see more of the panel, and the storyline is built out that way too. And so it's really done in a really nice format for a screen.
Nice.
Yeah. It's different. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. I'll definitely show it to you after the show.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into your Star Wars Weekends recap here. What'd you do, man?
Oh, man. So it all started at like 4:30 in the morning.
Why?
Because...
What day did you leave?
I left Friday right after work.
Okay.
And we got to Orlando around, let's say, 9:30, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And basically ate something and just went right to bed. Tried to get as much sleep as possible.
Because you had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning?
Well, we actually woke up at like 3:50 because I wanted to be there at 4:30.
Dude, I have been to Florida, to Disney World, many times with my family when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And, my mom had crazy plans. You know, she did every up down to the minute what we were doing.
Right.
Never woke up that early.
Well, the whole theory behind that is, you know, they do fast pass autographs.
Okay.
You know,
That's cool.
Yeah, every weekend has different celebrities, and they go fast. You know, so
hence the name.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to get there way before the park opens.
Okay.
So you can get your bracelet and your fast pass with the time when you're going to meet the actor or actress.
Right. Okay.
So you have to get there bright and early, and I don't want to say that it will guarantee you, but if you show up at 4:30, you are looking pretty good
Nice.
on getting a fast pass ticket.
Cool.
You know, Warwick Davis's line was already like growing crazy. You know, Silas Carlson was getting pretty close, and then
Hold on. Who's Silas Carlson?
that's
Carson or Carlson?
Carson.
Okay.
Carson.
Okay.
And there's Vanessa Marshall and Ashley Eckstein.
But who is Silas Carlson?
Oh, it's Kai Addy Mundy.
Nice.
And also Newt Gunray.
Okay.
So
I love Coyote Mundy.
Me too.
He was one of my favorites.
Well, guess what?
From the prequel era.
When I met him, I was like, you also provided the voice for both of these characters, right? And you know how he replied? With the voice of Mundy.
No way.
Yep, and that's when I kind of just kind of stared at him and was like, yes! And a huge part of me wanted to be like, hey, can you do Newt Gunray too? But I didn't because, like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep, like, you know.
You want to be, like, respectful of the guy's time,
like,
and you know, he doesn't have to do a voice for you.
Right, like,
you know.
not normal guy talk, you know. My fiance's right there, you know, and you know, we're just talking. He was a wicked nice guy, and I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
So he did the voice and he acted as Coyote Mundy.
Oh yeah, he did the whole thing.
So he's the guy in episode 3 who turned around and did all those facial expressions like you betrayed me and
Yep. Yeah.
Literally, like he sold that entire montage.
He really did.
Yeah. When he turns around and like the look in his eyes of like, oh, like he realizes what's happening and he's heartbroken inside.
You knew how he felt by his face expression.
Yeah.
And that was awesome.
Yeah, and like it breaks your heart. Like,
Every time.
You could tell his heart is broken.
Uh-huh.
That's like before like anything else. Like not even confusion, realization. Like, but his heart is broken.
Yeah.
Like, oh no. Like
it was like
it's the end.
He was confused, like sad.
Yeah.
It was like every failing except for happiness in like one scene. You know.
All the bad feelings.
Yeah.
All yeah.
But you know, it was funny because they always have a nice banner behind them of the character that they portrayed.
Yeah.
And instead of having Mundy, they had Newt Gunray.
Okay.
You know, and it, you know, you would think, you know, he's a Jedi Master. Maybe they would have, you know, that. But
Yeah.
they had the bad guy, and and like I said, he provided the voice. He was in all three movies prequels with these two
Both characters.
Both characters. And
Did he do Clone Wars?
He didn't.
Oh.
But it just
That's okay.
It's pretty cool though. Like
Yeah.
not a lot of people can say that they played two. I'm going to say main characters. You know what I mean?
They are main characters.
Yeah, they played big roles.
Coyote Mundy was pretty high up.
Yeah.
On the Jedi Council.
Absolutely.
Because there's Yoda, there's Mundy,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the other side there's Mace.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and then Obi-Wan is next to Mundy, right? Or do they trade by episode 3? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Kenobi's right there too.
Right.
Like, right next to.
That's the thing. Every movie, it seems like they
shift around a little bit.
They do.
But not Yoda, not Mace, not
No.
Mundy. No, they're pretty much there. They're kind of the big 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. You know, and it was great to, you know, finally meet him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Who else did you meet?
Vanessa Marshall.
I've heard good things about this.
Yeah, she is the nicest person I probably ever met.
I've never heard anything bad about like everyone loves to meet Vanessa Marshall.
Yeah, she's such a big Star Wars fan.
She is.
And she gets so excited to like meet you and talk Star Wars, and it's just, and she makes you feel so comfortable, like if you've known her for a while, you know, like right when you walked in, it was like talking Star Wars, and it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things. Like she's so great with the fans, but it turned out she she sort of recognized who you were.
Yeah, what was cool is, I talked to her on Twitter a couple of times, and I just wanted to give her like a business card type deal.
For the collector's hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, thanks for, always talking back to me on the collector's hut. And she was like, oh my God, this is you. I was like, you actually know? She's like, yeah, I couldn't tell because, you're this big on like my computer. And I was like, I was beyond flattered with that.
That's amazing.
And then I talked to her about how when I did a review on that Shakti statue from Sideshow Collectibles.
Yeah.
She tweeted it to the voice actress that played Shakti in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, she did.
And she remembered that. And
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool,
That's really great. I mean, what a great memory on her. Yeah.
Right, because that was like, I don't know, months ago?
Over the winter.
Yeah. And...
Amazing.
Yeah, and,
What a gal. What a woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm always putting, like, pretty nice pictures on Instagram. So, when... it's nice. That was... well, let's put it this way. It was a big shock.
Anyone you're not expecting someone in her position who meets everyone every day to like recognize you particularly.
Right.
Of course. I mean, she's...
Yeah.
She does this all the time.
Right. I mean, I was already on Cloud 9.
Yeah.
And then it was just like... I remember...
Cloud City.
Yeah. I remember like just walking out of there and looking at Alexa being like, did that just happen? Like,
right.
And it was awesome. So mission, like, complete, like, it was a success completely. And I couldn't have, like, a better time at Star Wars Weekends.
Did you meet anyone else?
Oh, no, I just met them, too.
That's pretty big, though.
Yeah, because previous, like, conventions and Star Wars Weekends, I met Warwick Davis and Ashley Eckstein.
Yeah.
So they were I haven't met them, and I was really, really excited to meet them.
That's cool. You did Star Tours as well.
Oh, I did, yeah, a couple of times.
Yeah.
And you know what was cool? And I was so happy for Alexa because we rode it so many times before, and it switches scenes.
Yeah.
So she got to see two that she never seen.
Which one?
She got to see Hoth.
Uh-huh.
She got to see Coruscant.
Okay.
Basically what it was we started off, it was Hoth and Naboo, and then it was Kashyyyk and Coruscant. So
cool.
Yeah, so we got to see it was a good turnout.
Mix.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was awesome because she didn't get to see it.
Was she the rebel spy?
She was the rebel spy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because she kept saying, like, how does this work? Like, does it do it before? Or how does this work? And then next thing you know it, bam, she's on she's on the screen. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was a very long day, and it was, the turnout was great.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you for the shirt.
Yeah, no problem.
Chris and I have the very first merchandise available for The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
It is a Force for Change official Star Wars The Force Awakens t-shirt sporting a design of one of the new stormtroopers.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's so awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's why, like, there was a lot of, exclusive merchandise for Star Wars Weekends every year.
Yeah.
But I wanted that,
Yeah.
And Mike, if you're listening, you know who you are, Mike Adet.
Yeah.
We got one waiting for you.
Coming soon to RetroZap. Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's joining the team.
Yep.
The Audette set. Look for it soon.
There you go. So, yeah, we got these t-shirts, and they're amazing. And, yeah, like Joe said, it's the first piece of merchandise that we're getting.
No, where'd you get that information from?
I heard it like last week.
Really?
That it was the first piece of merchandise with a character of the new movie.
There you go.
So,
because you really can't count the poster as merchandise, can you?
No, I don't think
it's
so.
It's more like promotional.
Promotional, yeah. And at Celebration, there was like a mini promotional poster as well, but it was very similar to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that it made me think, because I was like, wait a second, yeah, there is nothing out with the new characters on it,
No, I haven't seen a thing.
Yeah, so, and another good thing is that, Force for Change, so, a percentage of that goes towards a charity. So it's cool that they're always doing something like that.
Yeah, can't beat that.
No.
Yeah. So what else is up, man? You got anything new?
Did I get anything new?
Anything old?
Oh, well, I had that prototype lightsaber.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I just did a YouTube video
Yeah.
on the movie poster, and I put that prototype lightsaber in there as well.
That's worth its own video, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
John
and-
Dykstra
Exactly. Yeah.
designed it. It's 3D printed, right?
Yep.
This thing is amazing.
Yeah, he signed it. It's funny because when that whole thing came about with Omaze, that was, for the amount of money that you donate, you get different prizes.
The Force for Change campaign.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. And then when I got it in the mail, it was this.
And it's gray, it's 3D printed, it's a prototype, and has John Dykstra's signature on it.
Right.
But it says nothing else. The only other time I've seen this actual prototype on the internet is at a Rancho Obi-Wan auction.
Right.
And it was damaged, I guess, in shipping, and it
Really?
was broken, yeah. But they auctioned it off, but that's the only other person I've seen who actually took a picture of it. But I don't really, it doesn't look like any lightsaber we've ever seen in any movie.
Right.
So I'm not sure if that's a Star Wars The Force Awakens lightsaber or not. Is that like a new lightsaber for Luke? I don't know.
Right.
It's really cool looking though.
That's why when I took it out, I was like, okay, I'd never seen this before.
Yeah.
And all I kept thinking about was if this is going to be in like an upcoming movie, like my mind's just going to explode.
Right.
Because that's huge.
I mean, it's 3D printed.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a prop from one of the older movies.
Right.
So,
in order for it to be 3D printed, there has to be an original, right? To make a copy of that and then 3D print it?
Not necessarily. The 3D printing works as it's a newer technology, and it's basically done from your computer. Just schematics from your computer.
Oh, okay.
Go to a 3D printer, and then it using a computer, it takes the all the instructions to actually carve it out of a piece of plastic. Or melt it or add to it. It uses plastic to kind of shape it and sculpt it.
That's incredible. So you can...
It is incredible, yeah.
You make something on the computer and then you turn it into something real.
Yes.
So that's crazy.
Yeah. I just explained 3D printing to you.
Yeah, I had no idea how that... Because I saw a couple
That's how it's done.
Of the 3D printings, and people stand there and the camera goes 360 around them and prints them.
Okay.
Say...
out of plastic?
I believe so. Whatever the material is,
like your face is done in plastic.
Yeah, basically, exactly what you're wearing right now. You would step into this booth.
Yeah,
it circles around you, 3D, right?
Yeah,
I mean 360.
Yeah,
sorry, and it basically makes you a figure.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So it's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, they're saying it's the future of action figures, and it might be.
It might be.
It might be
because we could be action figures.
Yeah, instead of buying, carded figures, we'd buy the schematic and print them out at home.
Whoa.
But who would paint them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
It's just thousands of, gray prototype, 3D prints.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I need, an R2 unit to, paint it for me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, the guy, I didn't even know who the guy was until I did my research. And then he's, one of the original...
I knew who he was the second you mentioned it.
Right.
John Dykstra, man. Yeah. You're a little younger, the dark times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I remember that.
Yeah, that's why I had to look him up. And I had
all the specials.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's quite a piece.
I kind of figured he was somebody important to be... it was thanks for donating, best wishes, George Lucas, Mark Hamill, and John Dykstra. And I'm like, he's got to be somebody, he got 3 Academy Awards. It's kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal that you have that.
Yeah.
And I'm dying to know where this lightsaber is going to show up, or if it will show up at all.
I'm really hoping it shows up just because the design is so cool.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Crazy.
So that would be, besides for my, all the stuff that happened with Star Wars Weekends, that's probably the most newest things that I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as collecting is going, there's really not much coming out yet.
No.
I think we're kind of in pretty much all quiet mode until at least September.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big month for toy collecting.
Man, I hope so. I hope so.
I think so.
I do. Yeah, I hope so.
Because they're already gearing it up.
My fingers are crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how big the first wave is going to be.
Yeah.
You know, like, are they going to give us, like, all the main characters all at once?
Well, if I see like 20-inch or 36-inch figures, I'm just gonna kick them. I don't want to see any of that. Get those off the shelves.
Yeah.
Get those away. We're done with that.
I actually will be right there with you. Mm-hmm. Just riding it in like Toys R Us, being like, why?
Why? I don't want a 48-inch figure of Darth Vader again.
Yeah.
Oh, Clone Troopers? Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Clone Troopers. Mm-hmm. Their time on the shelves is done.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
You got to go to a vintage toy store now to get the Clone Troopers.
Right.
Because we're talking about new Stormtroopers. We're talking about new. You know? We need to market the new stuff.
Right.
That's kind of what I want to see now.
Yeah.
You know, am I wrong?
No, we want to see new stuff. We don't want to see repacks. We don't want to see 36-inch figures. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't want to see little like stuffed animal dolls. I don't want to see keychains. I want to see 3 3/4, or if they're going to do the Black Series because we don't know what they're doing yet. Mm-hmm. I want to see figures.
Yeah.
Let's kick it back. I want to see figures.
No more Black Series. I want a new line.
Right.
I want the Force Awakens line. I want Kylo Ren.
Yep.
On that packaging
with removable helmet.
Or bring it back classic.
Yeah, vintage cards.
I want some vintage cards.
That would be the way to go.
Yeah, you know what? It would be the way to go.
It really would.
It would.
I would be more than happy with vintage cards. Mm-hmm. From now on.
Forever.
Just put everything on a vintage card.
Everything looks good on a vintage card.
It really
does.
There's nothing better than a nice vintage card unpunched.
Yeah.
Because
nothing better.
It's unbelievable.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But they did release a package with I guess that's going to be the package with Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
But still cool.
Looks good.
Yeah. But you know,
it kind of reminds me of the one that came out with Darth Maul on it recently.
Yeah.
In the past year or two.
Yep, it does.
It does. Just kind of swapped them out. Mm-hmm. That's okay though.
But that one was more of like a rectangle, like box. That didn't look like a carded figure.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? I don't think they're gonna release it until like we go into the stores and we're like, whoa.
Yeah, it'll pretty much be until September.
Yeah.
The only thing I have coming that's still kind of out there in the ether is IG-88 from the Black Series.
Looks amazing. But
I think that's kind of the last thing that whenever that wave comes out, I think that's the last wave.
Right.
What else? I mean, that's coming out in June. They really going to put something in July and August? I don't think so.
Well, the Black Series 3 3/4, I pre-ordered Commander Wolf, and I have a Phase 2 Captain Rex from whichever wave that was.
Yeah.
The figures look awesome. I can't wait to get it.
They do look good.
So I am waiting on 2 things right now.
Yeah.
When? I have no idea. But,
I don't know.
But I can't wait to get it.
Better get it soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh man. So you have you really haven't been keeping up with the comics or the publishing much. You kind of fallen off.
I did. Only because I think I'm behind 2 now.
You might be.
On each.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta catch up. Get that Comixology app and go digital. I think I might be going digital for a lot of things.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean I think I probably will still do physical of the Star Wars. But I'm kind of branching out. I'm all into my Marvel now again.
Okay.
They sucked me back in. I'm doing the crossover event, the Secret Wars crossover. I'm reading comic books like it's no tomorrow.
Well,
I'm all over. Look over there. Look over there. Look at the yellow bag over there.
I know.
It's a lot of books.
It is. Convenience wise,
yeah,
it's unbelievable.
And they look great.
Because I'm finding like a hard time going to a comic book place right now.
Yeah.
Just because of a lot of things have been coming up.
Yeah, of course. Life happens.
Yeah.
We have a great comic book store right in town in Salem, Harrison's, but yeah, it's hard to get there sometimes. It really is.
Yeah. Do they have like, if I was to go there, do they have like Canon 2? Is 3 out yet?
Yeah, they have. No, 3 isn't out. They do still have 2.
And do they have like Star Wars? I believe 4 or 5.
They have 5. I don't know if they have 4 yet.
See, that's why I might have to see. Then what's going to happen
is just get Comixology.
Yeah,
it'll be easier for you.
Yeah,
and you can read it quick.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And it doesn't get any more convenient than that.
No,
you know,
not at
it's
all.
right on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll be awesome.
yeah. I don't want to sound like a moron, but it literally is one click away.
Hey, it's one click away. Hey. Yeah.
And
so,
I like how they do it too. It's kind of like I
you can go to the guided view.
right.
So panel by panel.
Panel by panel. Yeah.
Well, I say all this to say that the latest issue of Star Wars number 5, features Boba Fett pretty prominently.
Oh, cool.
And you realize why he has the reputation for being such a BAMF.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he gets pretty harsh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah.
find out why he says no disintegrations?
Well, not this time. But maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find out.
Because everyone's just like, that's all like Vader really needed to say to him for us to
Yeah.
kind of know what kind of character he was.
There was a
you know?
backstory there.
Yeah.
He disintegrated someone he shouldn't have.
He gets into his work a little bit too much.
You know, yeah, that was all laid out for you in Empire, but really, we see
Yeah.
what lengths he's willing to go for the Empire when Darth Vader is hiring him.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Nice.
So, I mean, some people are up in arms. They're like, that's not Boba Fett. That's not my Boba Fett. I didn't like
Really?
it, but I thought it was like, that's the character. That's who he is. Finally, but finally, Boba Fett's doing something that's not like goofy.
Nice.
You know,
So
he's not like getting hit into a sarlacc. You know, he's not walking or just standing there
right.
with his arms crossed, moving very slowly.
Yep. So that's number 5.
Star Wars number 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to go get 4 and 5.
it's about time.
Yeah.
And the Darth Vader series is yeah,
Right.
it's gearing up too.
That's why
Kanan was amazing.
I've been enjoying them so much. And I was doing a great job of keeping up.
Are you reading Leia?
I have 1 and 2.
Okay.
Are they on 3?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is good.
That's a miniseries, and then Lando is coming out in July.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah. A lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, it is. Marvel's doing right by Star Wars, if you ask me.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. I
Yeah.
think they're doing a really good job.
Right.
I'm curious what the Lando is going to be about. I wonder
Right.
if it's post Return of the Jedi, and we find out that he never gave back the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, imagine that. that would be amazing.
That's why Chewie and Han don't have it.
right.
Lando took it.
I can't wait to find out, man.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff.
It's gonna, yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. I'm gonna jump right into Journey to the Force Awakens
Yeah.
as soon as it's available. I'm on that.
Now that's a novel, right?
It's like 20 novels
Oh,
and books,
wow.
all these different things.
Jeez. When they tell you it's going to take you right up to the Force Awakens, maybe they mean that like literally. Like it's going to take, you're going to be having something to read up until December 18th.
Like that night. Yeah.
Read up.
Well, okay. So I checked on Amazon, and if you type in Journey to the Force Awakens on Amazon, you get a whole bunch of books already.
Really?
Yeah.
That are available now?
No, all available for pre-order. They're all, well, not all. All right, let me go through them. I have them right here. So Aftermath, Star Wars Journey to the Force Awakens by Chuck Wendig. That's the one that happens right after
Right.
Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
That's being released on September 4th. I mean, a lot of this is old news, but it's amazing to see them already on Amazon.
Right.
Star Wars Journey to the Force Awakens, Shattered Empire by Greg Rucka and Marco Tichetto, paperback, November 17th. Journey of the Force Awakens, The Force Awakens Lost Stars, Claudia Gray, hardcover. That'll be September 4th. Journey of the Force Awakens, Moving Target, A Princess Leia Adventure, September 4th. I think that's a junior novel. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read everything. Smuggler's Run, A Han Solo Adventure, September 4th. The Weapon of a Jedi, A Luke Skywalker Adventure,
Whoa.
September 4th. Star Wars Droid Factory, November 3rd. I don't. It's a hardcover book. I don't know.
Right.
Star Wars, Absolutely Everything You Need to Know, Journey to the Force Awakens
Okay, so that I would
by Adam Bray.
that should tell you what you want to know.
Absolutely. September 4th. And this isn't Journey of the Force Awakens. This is actually the next novel that's coming out. Dark Disciple. That's the Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. Asajj Ventress.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And Quinlan Voss.
And Quinlan Voss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, really looking forward to reading that.
Yeah.
That'll be out in July.
I was going to say that name sounded familiar.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? I know Chrissy Golden was writing it. It's Chrissy Golden and Katie Lucas.
Oh, good for her.
You know what? Probably Katie Lucas did the screenplay, which was adapted.
Okay, well, she did the Night Sisters arc.
Yeah, so Katie Lucas probably wrote the screenplay for the Clone Wars, and it was adapted by Chrissy Golden.
That's cool.
Who developed it into a novel.
That's awesome. She did a great job. That was a great arc.
Katie Lucas did a lot more than just one arc.
Yeah.
She did some amazing writing. Some of the best stuff in the Clone Wars with Katie Lucas.
Right.
Okay, so moving ahead, Star Wars Ships of the Galaxy, September 4th. I'm probably gonna read all of it. I might just like pre-order all of this.
I think I'm probably gonna get absolutely everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't be any more direct.
And then there's some weird book that's not Star Wars called The Curse of Pocahontas. Comes up in my search.
Okay.
It's a weird. There's a weird picture here. It's like an alien, but like it's a female not wearing a shirt. Look at this.
I have to look.
You have to look. This is really weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, what is that?
That looks like it could be like a metal CD cover, you know?
Yeah, like a really creepy one though. I typed in Journey to the Force Awakens and that came up. I don't understand.
Yeah, they usually throw in like some weird stuff.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. September 4th, Star Wars Moving Target by Cecil Castellucci. Cecil?
I don't know.
We always said Cecil around here. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
A lot of books to read.
Right.
Yeah. So and a lot of them being released on September 4th as well.
Right. Oh my God, imagine like Forced Friday. They're like, here's all the books. I'm like, where are the figures? Imagine. I would be like, I'm going home, guys.
Yeah. Words.
All right, give me that book. But then I'm going home.
Yeah. Oh, man. Too funny.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna let us know if it's 3 3/4 or 6 inch, like before Force Friday. Like, you think we're gonna get anything about that?
I don't think so.
Just a complete surprise.
I mean, you might get spoilers. They might be out there, but I'm not gonna be looking.
I'm right there with you. I'm done. I'm done reading into it.
No more spoilers.
No more spoilers. I don't want to know nothing.
No. Unless it's official from Lucasfilm, I don't want to know.
Yeah, like if it's StarWars.com, I'll read it.
That's it.
But I'm done. Like if you go to you just go to Yahoo, things pop up. I don't even look at them anymore.
No, you go to Google, things pop up.
Yeah. I'm done.
I was going through my Google News and it was like, Star Wars spoiler alert, blah, 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 like right in the title. I'm like, oh, no.
Right, exactly.
I averted my eyes as I closed it.
Right.
No way. That ain't happening anymore. Thrown down.
I want to be very surprised when I see this movie. I don't want to be.
Whoa, it's a Star Wars movie.
I don't want to be waiting for something.
Yeah,
you know what
waiting
I mean?
for it to happen. And here's the part that I already heard about.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And yeah, thinking about that website that I read that on, and no. Yeah. I want the official experience.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
And we're going to be wearing our t-shirts.
Yes, we are.
And everyone's going to be like, where did you get that?
Which showing, you mean?
The first showing.
The first showing?
Yeah.
The second and third and fourth, that people won't say that?
The multiple times after we're gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna do a U-turn the second I get it, and go right back in. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Or just not get up. They're like, sir, you have to leave. Like,
no, I'm not. I'll buy another ticket. Just it's like when you go to a bar, like, sir, would you like to start a tab?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Just keep it. Keep the card. Just keep it running. Keep it running. I'm just gonna be here now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay right on the seat. This is my seat.
Oh, for sure. I definitely see it a couple of times, and then I'm gonna actually see it probably a couple weeks afterwards when people aren't yelling anymore, so I could hear all the dialogue.
I'm gonna try and see it as many times as possible.
Right.
Literally as many times as possible. Do I have a few hours on a Sunday afternoon? Let's go see Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
It's Monday night, not doing anything. Let's go see Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I go a week without seeing it while it's in theaters, probably going to be a little angry at myself.
Right.
You know, I'm going all out.
And you know what's awesome?
I want to know everything about this movie inside and out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you see it once or twice, there's things that you're still going to miss.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know, but what's awesome about it is right when we see this, then the following year, Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next year, Episode 8. It just continues and continues. Every year we're going to get something awesome.
It's not slowing down at all.
No.
No way.
And then on top of that, we get Season 2 of Rebels coming. So every direction we're getting hit with something, and it's unbelievable. And I just can't wait for all of this, you know? Because right now, we're in the calm before the storm right now. Like, we're just like, you know, just hanging around, and then it's just going to hit, and it's going to be amazing.
Like a punch to the face.
Yep, the best punch to the face we're ever going to get.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening to the show. You can find us on Twitter at RetroZap, at Brews and Blaster, and at Collector's Hut. Find Chris at the Collector's Hut on YouTube, where he's reviewing figures and experiences and all his Star Wars trips every week. This week is all about Star Wars weekends, is it?
It is. I recorded it, and it will be posted very soon, so stay tuned.
Very nice. Quick announcement. Good buddy of mine, Bill Gardner, you might have seen him write for RetroZap before. He and his wife have been making a great video game. Bill is ex-Irrational. He worked on BioShock and BioShock Infinite. And the game's called Perception. They have a Kickstarter going. It's going really well. You can fund them over at kickstarter.com/project/perceptiongame. Check them out over there. Or just type in Perception when you get over to Kickstarter. It's amazing. It's a horror story set in the North Shore of Massachusetts, where we're from. And you play a blind character. Like, you're blind in a spooky house.
Right.
Creepy.
It does sound creepy.
Yeah, wait till you see this demo. It's unbelievable. Blow your mind. So, check them out over there, and you won't be disappointed. To email the show, brewsandblasters@retrozap.com. We want to hear from you. We got a couple things in. One person said they wanted us to bring back What's Up.
No way.
Yeah, we got
Really?
one person. Yeah.
Can I say it for this guy?
No.
Oh, lady?
Nope.
Oh. See, they wanted it.
We only got one, though.
That's awesome.
It was great. Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Next week we're gonna read a few more. We got a couple of emails. We're gonna save them. We're gonna build them up, and we're gonna bring them. That was a preview. Yeah, can't believe it. Oh man. Well, guys, thank you so much. For Chris Dalton, I'm Joe Tavano, and what's up? All right, guys. May the force be with you. We'll see you soon.
I'm afraid the party's canceled, the summits never show. I don't always pay so I must fall on a note. Before it's getting ready, man, we get too much. All the world will suffer, the Wookiees wicked clutch.